mean, the vision is, what I presented today, the hair, easy, effortless, a ponytail, and little gold glitter on the eye, just bring a little shine and sparkle, clean and dewy and natural. It's beauty.
Okay, hair and makeup. If you could just release all the models in 5 minutes, we're going to do a really quick rehearsal.
Jason treats makeup like an accessory. I think he feels that makeup finishes his image of a woman. And I think he's done a great line for Lancome. So we decided to do again, an eye, because Jason loves to do quite a strong eye. But we've done a much softer look. It's very contoured but blended. And then we've used the Pro Glitter in the center, giving that really great pop, and it really reflects light and gives a really beautiful sunshine feel to the whole look.
For Jason Wu, we create a very sleek hairstyle with a middle part, very tight, low ponytail, very straight. We cut the hair, and it's very elegant.
Well, I mean, the show opened with Karen Elson coming out in this incredible lingerie-inspired, sheer embellished gold, beautiful, just kind of brushstroke of a dress. And it was so nice to see some of the supermodels in the show that have bodies and are strong and powerful, sexy women. So the show opened in these gorgeous, feminine, delicate dresses, but in very strong, powerful women. And that was really great to see.
When the clothes started coming out, you got to see a sense of a designer who's trying to break out from the image of the goody two-shoes designer he's been known for and bring in a little bit of edge, but not give up some beautiful clothes as well. So there were these weird contrasts between the very, structured evening dresses, the tailor jackets, and then that easy safari jacket feel. It certainly had a lot of components that could go either way, and I thought there were a lot of easy pieces in it, and I thought a lot of things that looked good.
I think it was very lingerie inspired, but mixed with an aggressive cut and an edginess that made it not about wearing your lingerie, just made it about wearing a strong, very feminine, very, very sexy, in a delicate way.
The idea of experiencing a lighter hand and the idea of this construction and ease, two perhaps opposing words, but in fact can work so beautifully together. The idea to constructing in a way like bias cut dresses, that's a way of constructing. We're getting the spaghetti straps to fit just the right places, having the chain dangle in just the right place on the body, and the bustier just peeking out of a draped dress or behind a generous coat. I felt like that was quite fresh, and it felt utterly modern, and the kind of clothes that women want to wear today.
Great moment for Jason. I was so happy to see him sort of simplify things and do those bias dresses and do that really easy tailoring. I thought it was pretty much the strongest Jason Wu show I've ever seen.
You know what? Watching a Jason Wu show is so fascinating because I've been watching him from the beginning, and he just gets better and better and better and smarter and stronger. And what was so evident today was his sense of color. It was so subtle and chic and beautiful. It was like watching the sand meet the sea. It was just a stunning, stunning show with all the right notes hit.
I love the very light touch that Jason had this season. The ivory was stunning. All of the whites and the ivories, the sheer and the nude. It was very feminine, sexy, but in a very glamorous way.
was a different way of using color. I've always been very avid about using lots of colors, and I used a lot of colors this season, but in a way that's perhaps more subtle and less obvious. And I love these pale sages, pale dove grays, whites, ivories, you know, just the subtlety of these tranquility of the color usage was super interesting.
I mean, when I started, it was my first show and his first show, so we go way back, and it was definitely a great honor to be a part of his show again. I find it really extravagant, you know, really pretty for a woman. I'm wearing a bathing suit with a cover up on top. I feel like everything is flowy, everything is, you know, moving, and great quality. So yes, in one word, for me, that's what I call luxurious.
Everything was very modern, and pretty much every model here and star here backstage all have told me that they want to wear his clothes. And that's key. When you sit front row at a fashion show, there's a lot of pictures that you know you can make from the great clothes, and a lot of red carpet looks that are always there. But when actual models and the editors want to be in the clothes, you know it's a huge success. This was a tremendous commercial success for Jason, because I felt that there was a sexiness to it, and the clothes were a little bit more adult. It's still in a fresh, flirtatious way, and that was great to see.
Well, it was the way people want to dress in the summer, in the spring. You know, it was soft, it was easy, but there were all of the details that make it stand out and special, and really give you a reason to pay a little bit more for clothes. And I think that's what people don't understand, is the details, the depth, the skill. That's what you end up paying for, and his talent. And it was evident here from the first look to the last.